Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now, as it turns out, obviously I did a cheeky grind for Werewolf by Night because I'm actually quite curious about the champion. I think he could be better than a lot of people think. So in today's video we're gonna claim him. As you can see, it is spot number 121. I will talk a bit about the grind. We're gonna level him up and we're gonna test him out a bit as well. So, completed arenas. Aha! You can see that leaderboard 121 with 141 million. I actually managed to put up a bit more than I think I thought I could, because the end of the arena coincided with the release of 8.3, with the release of Battleground season. I had quite a bit to do, so I only really kind of grinded first day and a half or so, and then I just managed to, squeeze in like 2 rounds in the last 2 days or something like that. But that pretty much was enough because, as it turns out, my roster has grown. I think now full round of 6,000, 7,000, I can get a bit over 25 million without using any boost and stuff like that. So yeah, I was quite happy with that, and he went quite low as well, for sure. The first round cutoff was like 121, and I think the second round cutoff was under 100 million, so I actually overdid it by like 40 million, which is always fine, better safe than sorry. And now it's time to upgrade the Wolfie a bit. We're gonna take him to like rank 3 initially. I'll probably end up taking him to rank 4 because absolutely why not, right? And yeah, let's find that Mystic ISO. So we're gonna take up the Wolfie. I'm gonna give him a gem as well. If I'm not mistaken, he doesn't really need his awakened ability to be at high sig. He does need to be at the very least awakened. I'm gonna double check that, but I think you didn't really need him to be super high sig. Okay, so we have all the catalysts needed here for that. Sweet, because I can't seem to be able to get rid of my tier 2 alphas and tier 5 basics at decent speeds. It's kind of worrisome at this point. I think they should definitely let us, at the very least, sell those or something, because yeah, it's just quite hard to get enough tier 4 basics to be able to use all the tier 2 alphas and tier 5 basics. That's like the biggest thing. Tier 4 basics is like the one catalyst I always end up looking for everywhere. But here we go. So now we have Wolfie almost at the end of rank 2. Getting him to rank 3. I'll probably try... Okay, what am I missing? Tier 5 Mystic Catalyst. So weird picture there for Mystic Catalyst and tier 4 CC. So we're gonna go to the... I think Glory Store is fine for tier 5 CC. Where's tier 5 CC? Like that. Here we go. Let's get 1 for now. Where's that Mystic Catalyst? Oh, did I need more? Do I have one now? Not yet. Will I have one now? Yes, Catalyst form, so we got that. And I needed tier 4 class Catalyst as well. Tier 4 class Catalyst selector. Sweet, let's grab that. I think I just needed the one. Let's quickly snag that here. Now I can get back to Wolf. And now I have a good Doggo. Where is the Doggo? Somewhere low here. Sweet, let's go. We are going to use Catalyst for sure, because I need to get rid of as many tier 2 alphas and tier 5 basics as possible. It's kind of funny. There was a time when you could never get enough tier 5 basics and tier 2 alphas, and now you can't get rid of them. It's just one of those things in game evolution as well. And okay, so now he's going to be at rank 3. Oh wait, I think I have recall mastering on as well, so it's interesting to see how he does with recall. Obviously, I'm not going to be running them all the time. It's just that I hadn't taken them off yet from my Alliance War. Actually had a very busy Alliance War as well. You guys definitely should stay tuned for that, because there were some dicey fights and there were some cheesy fights, and I also took the boss, so very tense and close war again. Not going to talk too much about it yet, but okay, so fine. We have Wolfie. if I want to, I can take him to rank 4 with that generic gem as well. But for now, right, I want to give him a gem. And some SIGs. There's the Wolf Boy. Use items. I do have a Mystic Gem. Sweet. 14 generic awakenings. You can't seem to be able to get rid of them fast enough. And now if I'm going to go with... Wait 1 second. Let's take a look at champion info. What did his SIG ability really do? Personal regeneration potency for each unique buff on the opponent. And that's it? Well, 1 bar. And yeah, I don't know if I even need to give him 6. I mean... I guess I can use a few. Let's get him, I don't know, SIG 40 for now, but I really don't think he needs that SIG, those SIG levels. Let's see. Okay, whatever. I'll just give him whatever's here. SIG 58, and now it was 0.5%, now it's 3.8%. I don't know. It doesn't really seem to be that great of a benefit to SIG him any higher. So, we have a Wolfie now. Alright, I still need to do the side event. I didn't. There's just so much to do in the game right now. Okay, so let's go, Wolfie. Show me what you got. Show me what you got, Wolf Boy. Let's try out. I don't think I have ever done a proper fight with Werewolf. And I don't have Mystic Dispersion on at the moment. But he doesn't really need it because his Nullify ability is so... Okay. So. Okay. So I have howled once. And I basically gonna need to howl again. I have. So now I just need to howl 1 more time. And I threw it from too high of a distance. Okay, now we can go ham, right? And we just need to get those raptures. I'm not sure I'm going to be a massive fan of that howling mechanic. Guess I'm going to howl now. Whoops. Now we're going to throw this. Okay, we got 8. Need to cross the bar. Get some more raptures. And we can get going. And we are unblockable. Come on, let's get to another level 2. So yeah, I don't think he's going to be an absolute damage powerhouse. With Recall Masters, he seems to be doing more or less fine. And now I'm really not losing any more health as well. But playing at this level of health isn't ideal anyways. Okay, so. That should be enough. I'm not entirely sure what to think. Obviously, he can also be defensively somewhat annoying, especially if not every decay attacker has slow. Like, I do think his defensive value is going to go up after decay has gone away. At the moment, a big part of Wolf is the fact that you don't really want to parry him because he can inflict raptures through block, and the fact that he can go unstoppable and unblockable and stuff like that. But now with decay, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so I just need to get past 2 bars of power. I need as much raptures as possible. And in a matchup where they don't have any extra buffs, because it's kind of interesting, because his level 2 damage is not necessarily tied to how many raptures you have, more so tied to how many unique buffs opponents have. And, you know, in a lot of fights, well, they won't. Will not have any. At the same time, since he is a brand new champion, might be worth taking him to rank 4 already and putting him in the deck. You don't know who does not know how to fight against him properly. Even though, again, it is so much easier with the K attackers now. So how fast does this fight? 112. I mean, it's not like awful. Let's see against the Deadpool, like in a smaller health pool rotation type thing. So, select. Good old punching Deadpool bag. You need to find a better no-node punching bag. Okay, let's beat up this Deadpool. So this is a rank 3. This is, I think, solid, except the fact that I shouldn't be running recall. Okay, so we have the Raptures. Crossing the bars of power. I think in matchup like this, I just want to go for level 1. Make sure I time my level 2 fine. And now I can just build up to level 2 quickly. I think that's going to be one of the keys to kind of like, do not always wait for the Howl to come on off cooldown and just, go for that. That wasn't too bad. And that's not awful. Like 36 seconds. I mean, realistically, offensively, he doesn't have too much utility, though. But, his saving grace, in a sense, is the fact that he can also be a chunky defender. And okay, let's go for the Howl. Do the intercept. So, we're going to be waiting this out. We got the Howl. Now, Labs better. Got the regen and we still finish it just about fine in 42 seconds. I mean, I do think Werewolf by Night is honestly going to be somewhat more useful than people realize, because he does have value on defense. He will be solid enough offensively. Like, if we compare him to Kindred, yes, I do think Kindred is somewhat harder of a defender, but once you do learn how to fight him, I think Kindred arguably will be even worse on defense, because health pool's smaller, and once you get familiar, he's not that hard. The thing with Werewolf is the fact that he's still quite chunky, and he at least is viable in some more generic matchups offensively, which I definitely will want to check and do the testing that I always do. Some of you guys have probably noticed that I have started working on like matchup spreadsheet where I add in champions and then go over, which fights these champions can and cannot do and how many overall they are and so on and so forth. So Werewolf definitely at some point will get added to this sheet, because I do want to know, for instance, whether he would potentially be able to take down Nick Fury fast enough, or could you use him against other Mystics? In theory, against a bunch of these, you should be able to, because he doesn't necessarily rely on crits, and he has access to Rapture and red numbers, so he can do like Doom and some others, maybe. And so on and so forth. If he has like solid enough score, I think I'm going to be quite happy with the champion. Anyhow, let me know what is your opinion about Werewolf by Night, and I shall catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information